Hi Hannah, how are you? I wanted to give everybody a little video overview of their projects. I just wanted to say that first impression, this looks really good. I love the logo that you've created. It's very architectural with the R-A-Z. And so I wanted to go through and share some comments with you. So on this first page, it's a little bit hard to see like this I-100 is the cover sheet just because of the spacing. So what I'd like you to do is to actually take cover sheet and move it up to this line. Maybe give it a tab. So I-100 tab and then cover sheet and then everything, just kind of do it like that. I think it'll be a lot easier to read. The other thing that I immediately noticed was these walls right here. So these two walls should actually be the same. It should be an all brick building. You shouldn't have brick on the bottom and something else on top. There are ways in Revit where you can, design one wall that has different materials on it, and some of them are available for you to load in the families. But before you start working on your final, what I'll need you to do is to take this main floor wall and attach it all the way up to your roof. What's happening right now is you've taken this main floor and you've ended it at the second floor, and then you've done a second floor and ended it at the roof. And if you look at any building that's several stories, the stories don't end between each other. It's one wall system that goes all the way up, and in fact it even goes all the way down into the ground. So again, select your exterior walls and take them all the way up to the roof. Now you'll have to delete these second floor walls, and what that will end up doing, and I'm so sorry, you will have to redo your windows because once the wall is gone, then it doesn't have something that's called a host. So I'm going to say remove unconnected wall, replace windows. Okay, so please do that before you start working on the final new construction part of it. Okay, these sheets look really good. I love how meticulous everything has been laid out. The notes have been put in so nicely. I love the way everything's lined up and stacked. Again, really good first impression on the sheet. I also appreciate that there are no empty callouts, so everything that is called out has a home. There's nothing that's a blank, so these look really good. Now down here, it's the same thing. I think it looks really good, really meticulously laid out. Roof plan, super simple. That's really all we're seeing, so that works. And then here, again, you can kind of start to see what's going on with the first and second floor. So talk to me a little bit, I'm assuming that these are two separate floors. If you're trying to break up the wall, maybe there's a different wall type you can use, but again, most likely you will have to replace the windows on the upper level, unfortunately. One thing to also take a peek at, make sure that you go through and have all of your windows line up with the same head height. So maybe just your doors need to be a little bit taller, the windows get bumped down. They look like they're pretty high. Especially this one right here. So just kind of pay attention to that. But so far, sheet numbering, everything looks good. One thing that may have happened here, the reason why you might not be seeing your roof in the sections, is I'm going to write check your roof phasing. Make sure you created it in the existing phase. If it's in the new construction phase, it won't show up here. So just click on your roof in any view, go to properties, and make sure it's under existing. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here, but again, wonderful details in this view. The enlarged plans also look great. I would say on this one right here, add a little bit of breathing room. It's a little bit close, so I'm just going to say push down on the sheet. Okay. But overall, that looks really good. And one thing that we can also work on for the final is just seeing, if we can make a title block that perfectly fits the sheet, or if we can find a sheet size that perfectly fits so we don't have this border. I do appreciate that it's centered. It looks really good, but let's see if we can take it a little bit further. So overall, well done.